What is up, everyone? This is me, Prasanna Balakrishnan, back again. This time for the review of Chelsea 1, Brentford 4. We got put in an absolute spliff by Brentford. And to discuss with that, I've got Vineet from the Fanspire, always a good friend, a Chelsea fan. Bro, where do we even start?
I think we can directly jump onto the lineups, man. I mean, it's disappointing. I just hope, like you mentioned backstage, it's a one off, I hope, because like right now, even Arsenal is chasing us. If they win the game in hand, which is tomorrow, I think,
Yeah.
and they'll already be 2 points within us, and we are yet to play them. Which right now, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's sort of scary to face Arsenal.
And yeah, speaking of which, even last year, it was almost 1 year to the exact day that we got
Yeah,
hammered by West Brom. Straight
yeah, yeah.
after international break, newly promoted team, we play at home. We are thinking, okay, we might not be at our best, but we'll at least we hope to put in some sort of a performance which was non-existent today. We'll get that all in detail. But before I go into this review any further, I would like all of you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload videos like this or go live. I'll put the Fanspire link as well in the channel. They also do fantastic discussions, and they do weekly, almost every Friday discussions on Premier League, all things football, sometimes even cricket. And do check out that channel as well. They're doing absolutely good stuff, and I've done some shows on there, and that's been absolutely brilliant. And we can just hope it continues from there. And
I'm actually glad I'm on your channel. I mean, I've been waiting for that. I think so. I told you once as well that you
yeah,
need
yeah,
to get me on.
yeah, it was due, but we had some other commitments going each
Yeah.
other way, so things had to happen. And this is the lineup. We went with a back four for some reason. We thought Reece James would start. We thought maybe Jorginho or Kovacic would start. None of them started. Loftus-Cheek got a start. Reece James was on the bench. Alonso was starting. Timo Werner was starting. Mason Mount playing in the midfield three instead of the front three. I mean, all in all, I think it was just an experiment. To be honest,
True.
what did you think? Did you think with this lineup we would still? I thought we would still win, but it would be tough. But
Same. Like, I don't
but
think so. Back four was a problem because the matches we have played back four this season, whether it is against a team which played back four or a back five, we have been more fluid. We have been, more attacking. So it was, I expected that. I think the biggest letdown was, I mean, I'm not blaming Tuchel or even Loftus-Cheek, but I think Loftus-Cheek was not at his best. And, you could see ball losses, lapses in defenses, because he was the sole holding player who replaced Jorginho for the sole purpose what Tuchel stated for the height. But all the goals which we considered, especially in the first, like the 10 minutes, the moment we were leading, all from the ground. No set pieces, nothing, just from our set pieces, rather. All of a sudden, we are losing out on goals. So I think that is the only thing which backfired. And right, like the left side of Chelsea, you have Alonso, you have Werner on the left side, which is sort of disaster in the making right now. Again, not want to say too much on Werner, not too much on Alonso. Both of them have come up clutch in in clutch matches for us. But I think today they were like really really poor.
I mean, we say that. I mean, we have seen under Sari that Alonso in a back four is a recipe in disaster for itself. And
True, true.
and Alonso there, we had Timo Werner there. I mean, right from the get go, Brentford they pressed us. They should have scored
Yeah,
two before he even had a shot, let alone a shot on
yeah.
target. I mean, Mendy was all over the place with his kicking. I don't know what he's doing. I mean,
I was going to bring that up. Like, the Mendy Alonso, we have no idea what they were doing that time. And I, it's been almost more than a year since we have signed Mendy. I was always, it's like literally a heart attack when Mendy has the ball at his feet, even when there's no pressure on him. And it's been more than a year. We still see the same thing with his feet, poor. But at the same time, obviously, his shot stopping skills are brilliant. We know that. And obviously, he's the number one choice. But today, along with him, I think the whole team just, the performance was shit.
yeah, can't put it more. Performance was shit. I mean, the way you say that in itself,
Yeah, yeah. I
it's
mean,
more.
I don't think so. I can pick out any one player who did well. Havertz had many chances, he missed. Ziyech lost the ball many times. Mount at times was good but invisible.
Yeah,
Aspilicueta as well, who are working hard, but again, no output. Thiago Silva and Rudiger, I think so, had an off day other than Rudiger's spectacular goal. I mean, that one chance in the end when they had a chance to clear, Thiago Silva going to clear, Rudiger just takes it off his feet. It just wraps up the whole game.
yeah, exactly. And it's one of them games that, I mean, these results happen. These one-off results happen. I mean, given the way we have gone this season, we have actually done well. We haven't lost many games, so to say. We have actually lost
Yeah,
just 4 games in the we. I think we've lost just 4 games in the league, but it's the draws that have mainly been a cause for concern. And it's our second loss at home this Premier League season. And so we don't want to be too overcritical. We don't want to throw our toys out of the pram. I think this is a good wake up call in itself, because we obviously have Madrid coming in the week. And
yeah,
like many people were saying in other streams, this should not be a marker for us. Like how the Madrid performance against Barcelona will not be a marker for them. We
yeah,
can see the game and think, okay, they are beatable, but they can see this game and think we are beatable, because we did have player we didn't have we didn't play Pulisic, understandably so, because he's gone to the qualifiers, come back and all. So he needed some rest. We didn't
yeah.
play Jorginho at all. Kovacic just came on in the second half, and I think Reece James also came on. So I think in effective we will go back to a back three, and we should have a first team ready for Real
I think the
Madrid,
team
because
selection justified what maybe Tuchel and the team were thinking. I don't think so. They took this game too seriously, and they're just looking forward to Madrid. I mean, it shouldn't have been the case. We should have still won it, but especially our goal difference got hampered going into the end of the season. A goal difference, we know how much it means. It can win you titles as well, but just I don't know what to say right now. So I just hope, like you said, it's a one-off.
yeah, and I mean, just the goals in itself. I mean, give credit to Brentford. They pressed us all over the pitch. They didn't allow us room to breathe. They forced us into making mistakes. They could have scored 2 or 3 even before we had a shot. We slowly came into the game a bit. I think Chelsea was surprised in the way that Brentford actually came out pressing. It was not just some random press. They pressed really high.
Yeah,
In any Chelsea player had the ball, they were almost one or two Brentford players up to them. And when they got the ball, when they were in attack, our defense had absolutely zero clue. And the goals in itself, I mean, yes, we had a poor first half. We were thinking, okay, second half maybe something would happen. It did happen. Rudiger, we literally
Rudiger
sustained
happened.
by, yeah, yeah, sorry,
Continue, continue.
yeah, yeah,
Rudiger happened, I was
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, yeah. So something happened. Rudiger, he was trying that long shot so many times. It came close, but at least this time it hit the post and went in. Thinking, okay, we have been poor, but we have scored a goal. Let's just kind of kill this game off. Get the second goal and kill this game off. But straight away at the other end, mistake from Loftus Cheek. He doesn't control the ball, and we are exposed at the back. And
Yeah,
a great finish. And second goal, oh my god, from straight from our corner to that end, Ericsson. I mean, we in a way we all felt happy that he scored. Let's be honest, after what he has all been through,
yeah.
and he came back and he scored for Denmark.
But he always haunts Chelsea. I've noticed that he always haunts Chelsea,
Yeah,
even when he was at Spurs.
in one way or another, whether be it assists or goals,
Yeah,
it's just. I mean, we all felt happy for him that he scored, but the way he was left so open in the middle. I mean, you look at, I think it was Mboyo, the guy on the left hand side. Three
yeah,
players are almost marking him, leaving Ericsson absolutely free in the middle. And when the pass is going to him, there is only one result, and that they scored. And again, the third goal and the fourth goal, same defensive mistakes. Rudiger not marking the players. I mean, even though we had chances, we should have scored. Havertz had 2 or 3 gilted chances.
yeah.
Lukaku did come on. Werner had a shocking game. Do you see Werner having a future at this club? To be honest,
I don't think so, especially after the international break. I mean, I really wanted Warner to succeed. I was excited when he was signed. I think he did pretty well in the first season. Even when the team was poor, I don't know what has happened after that. I still recall the Southampton game. He was brilliant in that game. All of a sudden, the games after that, I have no idea what happened. He hasn't picked up because we know he's a talented player. We know what he can do with Germany and what he has done in Bundesliga. Maybe England is not the best suit, for him, but I have no idea what's going on. So I actually don't think so. He will be at Chelsea because, like he mentioned, in like the style, German style suits him better than what it is at Chelsea. And it's sort of on the same thing what Lukaku said, that the style Chelsea were playing was not best suited for him. So, and we know what Lukaku faced. So I don't think so now, this would happen.
Yeah, I mean, Werner, even the last season, he didn't have the great goal scoring numbers, but at least he put in work ethic, he put in effort. He was trying to do things. But this season, and one thing I would say is he was given consistent game time because he was the lead striker. Now that we bought in Lukaku, he was more than resigned to on the bench, and whenever he comes on, he just looks a pale shadow of himself. I mean, the thing that summed him up perfect, summed this Chelsea career perfectly. He's equalized against Luton Town in the FA Cup. He didn't even celebrate. And when he scored, I was thinking, oh my, he didn't celebrate. I was thinking, is he offside yet again? But he was onside and he actually scored. And he was looking like, oh well, yeah, it
I
just
think the
happened.
motivation's gone for him right now. I mean, he will have like a brilliant game one point of time in Chelsea shirts, maybe before he leaves. But it's the consistency we are looking for. Like I said, many times Havertz, even when they were poor, they have come up and scored for us in important games. Let's not forget Werner scored in the last time we faced Madrid. But it's just that the consistency is not there. What we expected him to be. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. That down the left is not his best position. I really don't see him as a winger, whether it's a 4-3-3 or even 3-4-3 or whatever it is. I don't see him as a winger. Either you can play him inside, just behind the striker, because we see his 1v1 skills, his ball skills are zero. They are zero. He cannot go past a defender even if he wanted to. Even with his pace this season. Last season, at least he had his pace which he was using. This season, I don't see him using his pace as well. In the first half, I think the commentator said the same. He beat the player on pace. He slowed down. The defender came in front of him. So I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, to think that we spent almost 150 million on Warner and Lukaku alone, and we're hardly playing them in these days, just says what is going on. And the fourth goal, Jesus Christ! I mean, was two of our best defenders this season getting in a
Yeah, I know.
situation like that where it should have been easily cleared. When, as you said earlier, Thiago Silva it's for Thiago Silva to clear. Rudiger sticks in. It goes to Brentford player and he just slots it in. And at that point you're thinking, oh, hopefully, and as we all mentioned earlier, hopefully this is just an off day. Last season we at this same point in time we got hammered by Brom. We went on to win the Champions League. I'm not going to
And
say we're going to do that
that's
again,
actually
but
disturbing. That's actually a disturbing thing. We see that every season we start off well. We are at the top of the table or at least in the top 2, 3 with a comfortable position to even finish in the title race. All of a sudden, December comes in. Till the end of January, we are still catching up to others. Have a good run in February, March, and then all of a sudden, towards the end, drop off again. Like last season, we had to get help from Spurs to qualify for the Champions League before we knew we won the Champions League. And start of the season, no one expected that. So it's been an ongoing trend which really needs to change. I don't know whether it's the player, it's the club, but it just happens again and again every season.
I mean, there is some blame on Tuchel. I mean, but I don't want to keep him. I don't want to blame him completely because how he has handled the situation with the sale of the club and overall everything. He has handled it brilliantly, and these games tend to happen. We don't want to go over the top. I mean, next season we should have no excuses. We should be in a title race next season. I don't think there are any excuses for next season. Yes, he got his first full season. Fair enough.
Yeah.
At least if we can win the FA Cup or the Champions League or even both, it could still be a very good season. But next season, he has no excuses. We have to go for the Premier League at any cost, and we just hope that with Madrid in the week coming up, we put in a better performance. We'll just go through some stats. You see 21 shots compared to the 17, and we had 8 on target, 71% possession. The stat that actually matters. Chelsea won, Brentford
Yeah.
4.
And
Can't really
if you
say
see
much.
also, I'm shocked at the number of shots Brentford also has. I
Yeah,
mean, start of the season, Chelsea were a team which would hardly let a shot on target or even a normal shot. And you see a team right now, Brentford, again, their fans were chanting that we are staying up, who all of a
yeah,
sudden were in the relegation battle for some period. I don't think so, they were ever.
yeah.
But then you let a team who just got promoted 17 shots overall. And it just shows how poor. And obviously, credit to them, like you said, they pressed, they had belief in themselves. And I think we were lucky even the first time when Mendy was like god level on in the first leg when we played at their house.
Yeah,
And I think it just the luck ran out, or just came back to us.
this table. I mean, we still are in third. We should be in third, but again, as like last year, we are dragged back into the top four race.
Yeah.
Arsenal play Palace away on Monday, so hopefully, if they do us a favor, if Palace do us a favor, then we'll probably stay 5 points at the top. And going
Mm.
through our fixtures, it's just give me one sec.
And the like when I was watching the table as well, you can see it was win, 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 win. Only that one loss, which was tonight. And then
Yeah,
you see the even when we'll see the fixtures, we know that Chelsea is going to play the Champions League, Chelsea is going to play the FA Cup, and you see the teams who are trying to catch up right now are playing none.
you
You
just
see
one game a week.
exactly like they're not. I mean, obviously we want to be in this situation. I'm not blaming the fixtures. I'm not blaming the run, but it's just that now their players will have enough rest for after every game, and that rotation need not come with Chelsea will require. You see, Arsenal knocked out of the FA Cup, no European football. It has helped them massively this season. Same with Spurs getting knocked out, no FA Cup. So I think even United, if is it still nil all for United Leicester? I think even they will benefit right now without any of the this. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
still
nil all.
nil-nil. But
Yeah,
United Spurs, the thing is, they got the play. I mean, at this point of time, out of the three teams, Spurs have the better manager. Spurs have the best striker. But on form wise, Arsenal are in much better
Arsenal.
form, whereas
Yeah,
Spurs and United are just up down, up down, up down. I
true.
mean, we see Spurs one day they beat Man City, 4 days later they lose to Burnley, and you
Yeah,
think they and at least you think, I mean, Wolves at home, Southampton at home, those type of games which you would want them to win. Saying that, the gap is not much, to be honest. And Arsenal, Spurs have to play each other. Arsenal have to play Man United. Arsenal have to play West Ham. So
I think Arsenal are favorites right now,
yeah, yeah,
at least in the top four, because Spurs have a very tough run, like coming going forward. And I think Arsenal have a decent run. They do face Spurs, they do face Chelsea, but I think considering they have faced Liverpool, they have faced City twice,
yeah.
so I think they are on a better stage right now.
Yeah, saying that there are no easy games. We have to they play Palace away. It's never going to be easy. Palace have done superbly this season. They have us away. They play United at home. They have to play West Ham away. So all these fixtures, but given the form that they are in, the form suits Arsenal better now, and it will be a real test to see their young guns if they can actually keep up the pressure. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was about it, and that was about Chelsea as well. Hopefully, this is just a one-off. Hopefully, we see a better performance on Wednesday. Um, the only good thing is it's just 12 p.m. for me. It's just Saturday noon, so I
you
can
still have
probably
lots to do.
yeah, I can probably have some nice lunch, sleep off, and some of the say a bit of the anger. I won't say anger, kind of a stress will kind of reduce
Yeah,
because what else to do on a Saturday afternoon? There's nothing much else. And
No, that's
to
true.
to everyone out there, wishing you all a happy Yugadi, Tamil, happy Yugadi to all the Telugu folks. It's a big celebration out there. So hopefully you do
Yeah,
it well. And this would be the end of the match review. As if you're new to this channel, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification, and also make sure to subscribe to Fanspire. The link will be in the description. If we both get to find a subscriber soon, we can actually tag each other. That way,
yeah,
we don't need to stick a link in the description, and
yeah.
that way it becomes kind of easier. But do check out Fanspire. They do weekly shows on football. With obviously with the IPL season coming up, pretty sure they'll be doing cricket soon as well. And with this is the
And I'm
business
pretty
end of
sure
the
you will be
season.
coming on for that. I'm pretty sure you will be coming on for that.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, April, May, business end of the season for the European teams and the IPL season. So it's all gonna be fun. And
Yeah.
with the World Cup draw, some super interesting ties came out, and just can't wait for that. But until then, as I keep saying at the end of every single video, stay safe and wash them hands. Thanks, Vinit. Bye. See you soon.
Thanks,